Hi everybody! I hope we're all doing good today. I'm really sorry if we're starting off a little laggy. I've been having some issues with OBS the last couple of days. I tried reinstalling it and I tried fixing it. I tried doing everything that I can. I don't think there's anything wrong with my computer or my drivers or anything. I think OBS is just having a little bit of a time, but I hope that at least on stream it's alright. As you can see, I'm starting off by time traveling back to the date on which we left our absolutely horrid villager hunt. I am noticing personally that there is a lag going on, so I'm not sure if this is showing up on stream. If anybody in the chat could let me know if it's really laggy. The bad cam lag? Okay, so is it just my camera? Because if it's just my camera, we can go without my camera. Because if it's not anything else, then just the camera. Okay, so then I guess we're going to be streaming without the camera today, which is a little bit unfortunate. But everything else is good. I hope everything else is good. I'll have to figure out what the webcam is all about then next stream. I'll do my research. Yes, okay, perfect. Thank you guys for that. I did want to show off, sorry, I know that there's a cam lag, but I did want to show off my new hair really quickly. As you guys can see, it's red now, and I love it so much. It's not all red. I did, like, the underside of my hair red. Anyways, I'm gonna turn off the camera, because I know it's really, really bad. Everybody's being robbed of my beautiful face today. Aw, that's so sweet. Stop. Okay, I'm gonna close Animal Crossing completely though, just cause, wow, I clearly know what I'm doing. I'm gonna close Animal Crossing completely just because I want to make sure we don't accidentally autofill again. So, I don't know if anybody was here the last couple of streams, but where we left off is that, I was villager hunting. We were 4 streams in. I did not stream yesterday, by the way, so if you guys weren't here, don't worry, there wasn't really anything that was missed. So the last stream, we still had this really bad villager hunt going. It was not getting better, never really got anybody good. We still very much have the duplicate curse. I'm really upset about that, but I mean, what more can we do, right? So hopefully today is a little bit better. I think I did about 50-ish more tickets last stream, and yeah, again, didn't find anybody. I did accidentally autofill a plot, and we ended up with Diana, who is ironically a Fairy Core villager, but just not the Fairy Core villager we were looking for. So in my inventory, yeah, I have 44 tickets, and I think we're just gonna get right to it. I don't really know if there's anything that needs to get done other than the villager hunt. I just think I really want a villager hunt to give me a good villager for once. As you can see, this is Diana's plot. This was the plot that I accidentally autofilled, but thankfully, because I'm still in the beginning stages of the game, I was able to just slap down a new plot. So we're just gonna check because I'm paranoid that I didn't accidentally autofill this one. I think it's up here somewhere. I don't even remember where I put it. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Oh no, that's Abel's. Where did I put this other plot? Oh, it's on the beach down there. Okay. My bad. Also, yeah, we don't have any villagers on the island other than Julian. Okay, it's fine. We're good. The only villager I have on the island right now who is 100% staying is only Julian. I'm on the fence about Cookie. She is Fairy Core, but I'm just not sure if she's like, somebody that I want to keep. So we're going to keep her for now. And maybe if I find somebody else who isn't on my list and I really like them for Fairy Core, I might consider keeping them. And for the record, for anybody who doesn't know what the list is, we are looking for either Biscuit or Lucky. At this point, I'm just going to take whoever comes first. Blue Bear, Bob, Ione, Kiki, Nan, Rosie, or Doc. Now, we did run into Sherb last stream, who I really love. I really love Sherb. So if we come across Sherb again, I might take him instead of Cookie, although I'm not sure. Or if we come across another Fairy Core cutie, I can't really think of any off the top of my head right now, but, there are quite a few who I might consider taking. But for now, those are the main ones that we are looking for. So we are on our first ticket now, and this is going to set the entire tone. So last time we had Sherb, who set an amazing tone for the stream, but then the stream still ended up being horrible somehow. So I'm still hoping for a good villager regardless, even if it means that the hunt still might be bad. And we are starting off today with Coach! Alright, so we're already starting off with this amazing duplicate curse that we are under, which is just great. I think we've gotten Coach about 3 times now. Anyways, as I'm heading back to my island to do our next ticket, how's everybody doing today? I personally am doing great. I had school yesterday. It was my first day back after reading week, and I can't say that I missed it too much. No, it was very intense. My neuroscience lecture was very intense, especially for, a 10 a.m. class, and you're learning about all these DNA pieces and proteins and whatnot. But what more can I say? It's a neuroscience class. Thank you for wishing me luck on uni. It's going well. I mean, I didn't do too well on my psychology quiz today. I can't lie. I got a 50%, but I think I'm gonna try my best to make up for it with my assignment. It's also kind of my fault. I was extremely tired, and when I was taking the quiz, it's an online quiz, by the way. When I was taking the online quiz, I kind of was just really overwhelmed and really tired. And yeah, I made that mistake actually earlier on in the course because I have to take these quizzes weekly because my course is online. It's just kind of to like make sure that we're studying. Each of them is worth, I think it's 5% of our grade, and there's 8 of them overall. And I think they're going to take the best 7 that you do and put those towards your final grade. So the 50%, if I don't get any lower than that. Oh my goodness, it's Cherry. Wait, this is a new villager, everybody. New villager alert. Um, as I was saying, sorry, is they'll take the best 7, so that 50%, as long as I don't get one that's worse than that, I should be fine. All the other ones I've averaged around like 75 to 85%, with my other lowest being 65, which I'm making myself sound like I'm not great at school, but I've actually done really good on my midterms so far, so I'm hoping to keep up this streak. It's ironic that I'm doing worse in my psychology class when psychology is my major, but I can't. I think it's mostly just because it's online and I'm like really tired in general, and like having 2 online classes and 2 in-person ones is like a really weird sort of concept because I'm at home a lot and I gotta force myself to do work at home, which is not a problem, but sometimes it's a little harder to absorb stuff that way. I definitely find that I learn more during the lectures. I also find too that the online classes I have are very much like learning from the textbook, whereas the other 2 classes I have are very much kind of learning from like interacting with the lecturer and seeing the slides being read to you in person, like whereas if they're just posted the slides and then told you to read chapters like 1 to 2 of the textbook, it's just a little bit more difficult that way, at least for me personally. I believe this is ticket number 3. And guess who once again forgot her ticket counter, everybody? Oh my gosh, wait! Is that Tom? I love Tom. I have him on my Swamp Core Island. Oh my gosh. Hi, Tom. Hi. Okay, we got a cat, everybody. Not a fairy core cat. I mean, really, honestly, he probably could work for this island. He might even work a little bit better than he does on my Swamp Core Island, but he's already on my Swamp Core Island, so we're just gonna leave him on my Swamp Core Island. Also, not my Fitbit already giving me the alert that I'm stressed out. Like, we haven't even been streaming for 20 minutes. What do you mean I'm already stressed out? So, I hope everybody, by the way, had a great weekend. I know I didn't talk to everybody yesterday, but I did want to talk a little bit about my weekend because it was really great. So, Friday night, I saw my friend. We made some burritables. Damn, who knew Animal Crossing was so stressful? Real. I don't know why. It's like every single stream since this villager hunt has been getting worse. It's like been triggering my Fitbit. Anyways, how was your weekend, everybody? I hope your weekend was good. Mine was alright. And my Monday was, I mean, it was okay. Very busy. I think now that reading week's over, we're getting back into the busyness. Good, very fun. I'm glad to hear that you had a good weekend. That makes me so happy. I don't know what ticket this is. I think this is ticket number 5 already. Ticket number 4 or 5. Yep. I can't keep count. It's almost like I forgot to stream. It also feels very foreign to me right now, honestly, streaming without my face. I'm really sorry about that. I don't know why my webcam is lagging so much. It might just be like an issue with my GPU. Oh, this is Bella. Okay. I don't know if we've gotten her on stream yet. I think we have. But she's like one of the few mice villagers that I tolerate. So she's okay. I don't I don't mind Bella. She could also probably work for like the witchy kind of aesthetic I'm going for this island, but we're going to leave her there for now. Also, even if we don't find a villager today, I think tomorrow's stream, if I do a stream, is most likely going to be Stardew. Just because I'm not even gonna lie, I really need a break from Animal Crossing. This villager hunt has been stressing me out so much, which is also kind of why I didn't force myself to stream yesterday. I originally was gonna stream later in the day, but then dyeing my hair took too long, and then I had to make dinner for my family last night, so it was just like a huge like mumbo jumbo of everything. And also, I'm not gonna lie, I really did not want to continue this villager hunt. It's been really emotionally taxing, and I know that I've spoken about that on the last couple of streams, but it really has been. Like, I remember yesterday when I was at school really stressing over my neuroscience work because I couldn't grasp the concept we were looking at on Huntington's disease. I remember thinking to myself that I felt very similarly in that moment to how I felt when I was looking at the duplicates on this stream. So I think it's good that I took a break, even just for one day. But I do think that even if we don't find a villager today, that I am gonna need a Stardew break. Also because this Stardew Valley music is making me really want to play Stardew. I see Pink, I think that's Norma, who we've also gotten before, but I am so glad this is not Naomi. She's so cute. She also kind of works for Fairy Core, and I honestly would probably consider taking her if she didn't have, like, the weird floating hair thing that some villagers have that just looks really strange. I don't know what it is about Nintendo giving animals hair when they shouldn't have hair and then also giving them floating hair. It's not a look, that's for sure. That's for sure. And as for today, I was talking about my weekend. My day today, leading up to this point, was really good. Yesterday my clothes came in the mail. I got some new clothes and I got myself some Kuromi slippers, which if you don't know me, you would know that I absolutely love Sanrio. It's kind of an obsession at this point, on top of like all the other things that I love, which I've mentioned definitely yapping while doing this stream. I've mentioned my love for Monster High, Ever After High, Webkins, plushies, etc. There's one more thing that I'm obsessed with, and it's Sanrio, and I don't think that I've really done a yap session about Sanrio yet, but I very, very much am a Sanrio fan. If I were to tell you who my favorite Sanrio character is, honestly, I feel like it just depends on the day. I love them all. Growing up, I was obsessed with Hello Kitty, which I think is what led into the obsession. But as I've gotten older, I've definitely started to grow an appreciation for the other characters as well. So I don't really know if I have a favorite. This is our first Bamboo Island of today's stream, and we got a back-to-back duplicate. All right, okay. Hi again, Norma. Did you know that you're not supposed to be here right now? Like, did you know that this is another ticket and not the same ticket that I just used, and that you are supposed to be somebody else? No? Okay, well just keep that in mind. Please, Miss Norma. Anyways, yeah. Speaking of Sanrio, I don't know who my favorite character is. I've been trying to pick one lately, but I think by trying to pick one, it makes it harder to pick one. Like, one of my close friends really likes Cinnamoroll, and I also really love Cinnamoroll, but I don't think Cinnamoroll is my favorite, that's for sure. Definitely the ones that, like, stick out to me more are, like, Pochacco, Pompompurin, Keroppi. I also do really like Kuromi as well. I also honestly really love Batsmaru. He's just so he's just a little guy. I love him. My melody is also great. I also really like my melody. See, I can't pick a favorite. I can't pick a favorite. But something that I've been really wanting to get are the Sanrio Build-A-Bears. I really want to get my hands on one of the Sanrio Build-A-Bears. I don't have one yet. Keroppi and Pochacco are top tier, right? I feel like most people don't talk about Keroppi and Pochacco enough, especially Pochacco. Pochacco, he's so cute. And then also there's like the Pumpumpern's like parents. They're really cute as well. And then there's also Cinnamoroll's family or friends or like animals that are the same species as Cinnamoroll, like Mocha and Cappuccino. They're so cute. There's just so many Sanrio characters that I'm still learning exist. This is Bianca. We've already gotten Bianca, so that's another duplicate. As you can tell, guys, the stream is off to a fun start in terms of villagers, but we haven't witnessed my downfall yet, because I'm having fun just yapping and talking with chat. But we will probably witness my downfall within the next half hour of the stream, for sure, if it keeps going this way. Pochacco, though, I feel like he's quite underrated. I feel like he's a character that doesn't get a lot of love. I feel like there's somebody else. Oh, Choco Cat. You know what? I do know who my favorite Sanrio character is. It has to be Choco Cat. I love Choco Cat. I feel like every single time I try to pick a favorite, I always go back to Choco Cat. Also, Tuxedo Sam, such a cutie. Hangy Dune, also a cutie. How did I forget about them? I feel so bad. Peckle. Oh my goodness, I'm forgetting so many. Ritsuko. There's so many Sanrio characters. Like, what do you mean? I've never really like watched the shows or anything related to Sanrio. I just never really had a chance to, but I do know of the characters and like a little bit about each of them. Like, I do know that Cinnamoroll was actually supposed to be a bunny, which is why everybody thinks that he's a bunny. This is, oh, Jitters! Wait, this is a new villager! And by controversial, like, opinion, I love Jitters. I don't know, I feel like he's just my spirit animal. Like, those sunken in, hollowed out eyes. There's just a certain charm about them. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, Cinnamoroll. So my friend was telling me the other day that apparently Cinnamoroll, when pitched to, like, the design was pitched. Apparently, Cinnamoroll was designed to be a bunny, but they didn't have enough dogs, so they were just like, oh, well, he's a dog now. So I guess that's why Cinnamoroll looks like a bunny. Because I also thought Cinnamoroll was a bunny for, like, the longest time. And I also thought that Cinnamoroll was a girl for the longest time, which is also quite funny. It kind of reminds me of the whole Sasha in Animal Crossing. I thought Sasha was a girl for the longest time until I learned that all lazy villagers are male. Oh, speaking of Stardew Valley, I am so excited to see who the new marriage candidates are gonna be. I'm beyond excited for the 1.7 update. You guys don't even understand. You're gonna see so many Stardew streams. I really want to do a 100 days in Stardew Valley challenge, although I just don't know how good at that I would be, mostly because of my editing skills. So it would most likely have to be on stream and then done as like a stream replay sort of thing on YouTube. But as for Stardew Valley 1.7, the new marriage candidates have me like freaking out. And I'm so excited to find out who they are. I think we find out tomorrow if I'm not mistaken. Or no, the 26th. So today's the 24th, right? Yeah, today's the 24th. So, oh shoot, I didn't name the stream again. Oh my goodness. Kyra forgetting to name her stream, Kyra forgetting to figure out OBS. Oh my goodness, this is just great. Okay, we're gonna name the stream and then I'm gonna find out who's on this island. Sorry, just give me a minute. I apologize for not talking. For a Alright. The stream is named. I am very, very sorry. Stream name Kyra Forgets. You know what? It's actually not that inaccurate. Oh my gosh, wait, we got Zucker! I think he's the only octopi we haven't found yet. And arguably my favorite octopi. Oh, I love him so much. He's so cute. Also, I wanted to ask, just a random Stardew Valley question. Who is everybody's favorite romance candidate? Because I've been trying to think about who mine is, and I kind of go through the loops of the different bachelors, and I don't know, the most recent one that I've romanced was Harvey. And I do like Harvey. I like him so much. He actually reminds me a lot of my boyfriend in real life. So I think that might be kind of why I like him so much in game. But Sam, guys, Sam writes the song at the end and he gives you the boombox and the song is so sweet. And then there's Sebastian and you get a pet frog. Like, I can't even begin to express to you how much I love all of the bachelors. And yet I haven't romanced Elliot. Abigail. Oh my goodness, Abigail. Abigail's a very common bachelorette choice I've found. But, oh, I just clicked the wrong button. That's great. Abigail, I've heard is a really fun romance candidate. She's really sweet. I like her. I don't know if I don't think I've ever romanced her. I think she's like kind of not my favorite bachelorette, but that's just personal opinion. I think I like Leah and Haley better. Haley's my favorite bachelorette. Hands down, Haley's my favorite bachelorette. I love Haley. She's so cute. I will never get over her, I think it's her 10 heart cutscene in the Red Room. It makes me feel some type of way every single time. Every single time. So, I would definitely say Haley for me. Haley, and then for Bachelor, I can't even tell you who my favorite Bachelor is. They're just all so good. They're all so good. This is ticket number. We started off with 44, so this is ticket number 10. at number 10, and we've got Cherry, who also could work on this island. This is the other Cherry. We got the Cub Cherry, and now we have Gothic Cherry, who is a cutie. I do like her. Oh, was failing to run on the dock for a moment there. That's a little embarrassing. You know my favorite bachelor already, let's be honest. Sebastian, right? Sebastian, Abigail. I feel like that's so fitting for anybody who's alt, which I mean, I can't say that Sebastian's not my favorite bachelor too, because I feel like I always go back to him, but then I always go back to Sam, but then I always go back to Alex, but then I always go back to Harvey. It's like, why do they all have to be so good? And Shane just reminds me too much of my dad, not only because they have the same name, but like also because like the whole like personality aspect. I don't know. It's like I have romanced Shane. I have. And he does have a very complex storyline, which I love. I think my favorite storyline for Bachelors 100% is Shane's. I think his story is the best. But in terms of actual like their personality, their interests overall, I don't know who my favorite Bachelor is. So, yeah, maybe once I romance Elliot, he'll either be my favorite or the choice will be harder for me to decide. I'm not sure. So I think I do have to romance Elliot. So I think that's who I'm probably gonna romance for my stream farm, just because then you guys could all see my actual reactions to romancing Elliot for the first time. And it's another new villager. This is Kevin. Hi, Kevin. Goodbye, Kevin. I'm trying to think too. I don't know who I want to be the new marriage candidates. Like, I don't know if they're gonna make pre-existing characters the new marriage candidates. Like, I don't know if Concerned Ape is gonna do something similar to the last time there was a vote and give us options out of characters that are already there, or oh my goodness, no, not no way, no, that's not what's happening. You can shush shush shush. Shush, shush, shush. Also, I wanted to check something. I wanted to see if I could do a thing. Oh my goodness, that was very loud. I don't know if anybody heard that, but I just heard the window sound in my ears. Okay, no, I don't think I can do any of this on stream. I was gonna see if I could add the chat to my OBS, like, so I could see it better, but I think I need to be off of stream to do that. Yes, you are shushed. You are shushed. What's your favorite season in Stardew Valley? Mine, okay. In real life, my favorite season is fall. But I think in Stardew Valley, I feel like my favorite season is summer. I just love the music, the summer music. Peak. Peak music right there. I think it might actually be my favorite music in the game. And I also just love like the brightness of everything. I think it just looks so cute. I have mods that changes their outfits per season, and I really love their summer outfits. I just think summer is such a vibe on Stardew Valley. Summer and fall for the game is just so pretty. Yeah, I agree. Summer and fall. Fall's really good too. Spring is also so good in the game. I just feel like spring's not my favorite just simply because you start Miss Girl! Miss Ma'am! Why do you keep showing your face today? Miss Ma'am, what did I tell you? I thought I told you not to come back. I thought I told you not to come back. Oh, great. Goody goody goody. I definitely feel like the 1.6 update for Stardew definitely added so much for winter. For sure, because the winter part, it was so bland before the 1.6 update, so I'm really glad that we got like the powder melons and also like mods. Mods make the game just easier in general. I cannot live without the automate mod. Honestly, like I won't even touch the game if I don't have automate installed. I can live without most of my other mods except for automate. Automate, I just need automate, okay? It's so good. It makes money making so easy. It's so handy. I honestly wish it was in the vanilla game because then I would actually play it on my Switch more. Because I have Stardew Valley on Switch and I played it on Switch for the longest time until I started modding the game. Once I started modding the game, then it just became like me playing it only modded, and then I just couldn't go back to the vanilla version, which kind of sucks. I wish I could, but it's just so good modded that I can't go back. And there's so many mods out there, and they make my life so much easier, and they make the gameplay so much more engaging. Not that Stardew Valley is a bad game on its own. It's just that I've gotten so used to the mods that it feels foreign to play without them. Money Rock Island. And I think this is Clay. Yeah, we saw him last stream. That's Clay. Okay. Goodbye, Clay. Goodbye, Clay. Oh my goodness, did the music just stop? Okay, no, it didn't. I was worried that my playlist just full on just had a stroke. But it didn't. Okay. I'm trying to think about topics to. No, you're good. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm trying to think about topics to yap about right now. I really tend to struggle with this on stream sometimes. I feel like that's like the hardest thing about getting used to streaming is finding topics to talk about because I can yap. I can yap all day long. But it's it's different when you're streaming because I feel the need to entertain people at the same time. So it's just like, I mean, obviously I am entertaining people at the same time. I don't feel the need to. I have to. That's the whole point. And I just don't know how entertaining I am. I mean, I know that me crashing out on Animal Crossing is pretty interesting, but anyways, it's all good. Uh, hmm. I, you know what? I was talking to a friend today who lives abroad. I met her when I was living abroad, and we were discussing like food differences, right? And it's just food differences within countries, especially between my country and hers. It's insane because when I was over there and eating their food, it was a very different vibe. You know, like even milk tasted different, which is insane to think about because it's like the same thing, but it's tastes just so different because different places have different. Oh my gosh! Why? No, not the duplicate again. The duplicate again. This is Sylvana. We've gotten her twice already. This is the third time we've seen Miss Ma'am. As I was talking about food though, is this friend sent me chocolate from her country for Christmas. And I had gotten used to eating the chocolate like back at home since I've been home from studying abroad, and I forgot how different it tasted. And I was able to give some to my dad, who had never been to either like not, I was gonna say either country, but we're both in the same country right now. He's never been to the country that I've studied abroad, and he was able to distinctly tell the difference between the two without me telling which was which. And it's kind of insane to me that things are produced so differently like that. I don't know why I'm going on a yap about this, but this is it was just an interesting concept. Also, listening to the Stardew music, it really reminds me of like my days when I was in band. I'll never forget the one time when I was preparing for a secondary school audition, in which I didn't get into the music school at all. But when I was preparing, I had asked my music teacher to print out like I don't know, just like a more complicated song for me because at that time our band was playing below the level of which the school required me to be playing at for when I auditioned. And without me asking, my teacher printed out Nature's Crescendo from Stardew. Oh, would you look at that? Another villager who we've already gotten. Another duplicate. Are we even surprised anymore? No, we're not. But anyways, yeah, so I actually know how to play Nature's Crescendo from Stardew Valley on, I think it was the flute, of which I used for that audition, just simply because it has a more flute part. Yeah, that makes sense. A more flute part. It has, the flute plays more melody, and because I played tenor saxophone at the time, tenor saxophone doesn't tend to play melody because it's a lower pitched instrument. So yeah, I don't think I could still do that though. I really think that if I tried to do that again, I would fail miserably. And I really wish I had a video of me playing it on my flute, but I don't because it was so long ago. But I remember when my teacher printed it out for me, I didn't know the name of the Stardew Valley music at the time, but I don't even think I was playing Stardew Valley at the time, but I definitely knew about the game and I knew some of the music from the game because I had friends around me who played it and showed me the music. So I did know about the game and of the music, but I'd never really played it at that point. And I remember I didn't know the name of a song, so I didn't think it was Stardew Valley music until I started playing it. And when I realized that it was the Stardew Valley music, I just suddenly became like the coolest kid in school because I knew how to play video game music on my flute, which is ironic because before that nobody really cared. Oh wait, we got another cat. This we haven't gotten her yet. This is Felicity, and honestly, can I just give a hot take here? I don't love her hair. I really don't. It's really giving Karen. It's really giving Karen. I'm sorry, Miss Girl. You're so cute otherwise, but I really don't like your hair. No, yeah, it's terrible. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks that. Alright, so we got another new villager, which is that's always nice. It's always nice. I always love seeing a new villager. It means that we are one step closer. Will today be the day, though? I'm not sure. I really don't know. At this point, I think I'm just expecting this hunt to go on forever. Yeah, she is adorable, but her hair is pretty terrible. Alright, I'm not sure what ticket number this is again. I haven't been counting. I've just been vibing to the Stardew and Nintendogs music. I hope it's not too loud for this stream. Is it too loud? Because it's really loud in my ears. But I think that's just because it's a normal volume on stream. But it needs to be a loud volume in my headset. Also, I've been trying to keep my eyes out. This is just so random. I really hope this friend that I'm referring to is not watching this stream because I'm gonna spoil a gift for them. But I've been keeping an eye out for a specific Ever After High doll. Oh, we've had Midge before. No, not another duplicate. Um, yeah, so I've been keeping my eyes out for a Dexter Charming and a Hunter Huntsman doll. And I already have those dolls myself, but this friend has been borrowing the Dexter Charming and Hunter Huntsman's of another one of my friends. So I have two sets of those dolls at my house already because okay, so friend this is so confusing. Friend A left their Hunter and Dexter at my house. So now I have two Dexters and two Hunters. Friend B has been borrowing Friend A's Hunter and Dexter when they're at my house. Does that make sense? I don't know. But I've been keeping my eye out for another Hunter and Dexter to give friend B so that they have their own, which is a very confusing statement in general, but it's ridiculous how hard it is to find Ever After High dolls. And like, I know that they don't make them anymore. And I kind of went on a rant on another stream about scalpers and about like how I just don't like in general when people, you know, sell things for higher money, and like how Webkins should not be $300. But like, Ever After High dolls, why am I buying a unclothed Ever After High doll with no hands and pen marks all over its face for $50? I just, the old ones are so much better. Yeah, I agree. Anka! Okay! Miss Girl, what are you doing here? We've bumped into you already, and I also love you so much. You're so cute. I would love to take you for an island. I just don't know what theme I would do to even. I don't even know. What theme do you work for? I don't know, but you're not this island. I do agree that the old ones are so much better. Like the old generation of Monster High, Ever After High, definitely so much better. So I obviously have to buy the Chester, no, the Dexter and the Hunter doll secondhand. But I just don't understand why it's so hard to find one that's in a decent condition for decent price. Like, I understand paying $50 for them if they have all their accessories, but why am I paying $50 for them if they come completely damaged and missing their appendages? Like, I just want to get my friend a nice gift. And like, I will deal with damages myself, but not all of them are reversible, so I don't want to pay $50 for a doll that I can't fix. You know? It's really frustrating. And then all of the ones that are in good condition are just like way too expensive. So I'm like kind of panicking. I mean, this friend's birthday is in May, so I do have time to try to find these for them. But they're harder because people obviously know the value of them. They've been like kind of off the market for a couple years now, and it just sucks. It just sucks. It really does. Anyway, back to the hunt. We got Anka, who is a absolute cutie. I love Anka, but again, not for this island. Not for this Fairy Core island. Did you hear that? Fairy Core. I thought you were Bob. Genji. Genji, my boy, who I love so much, and you could have been Snake, but thank you for not being Snake because I would have crashed out. But Genji, why the purple? I thought you were Bob. For those of you who don't know, there are two jock rabbits in the game, Genji and Snake, and Snake is my all-time favorite of all time Animal Crossing villager. So, you know what? Thank you, Genji, for not being Snake. Because if you were Snake, I would have crashed out because I would have had to leave him on this island. So, you know what? I'm always happy to see my boy Genji, though. I am a big fan of both of the Jock Rabbit villagers. I think they're so cute. But Genji really did not have to do me dirty by wearing that purple coat and making me think that he was Bob for a second. Because Bob is on my list of villagers that I want for this island. All right. I was gonna check I was gonna check the ticket number, but I kind of sort of forgot again. Whoopsies. All right, let's go. I am really craving a Fairy Core villager right now. What about you, Orville? What are you craving? Did you have a good dinner? I had a good dinner. It was super yummy. I made shepherd's pie. It was so good. And then for lunch, I had pasta salad, which I had prepped today. The onion in it, oh my goodness. I cut a red onion, and usually they're fine. I don't know what it was about this one, but it was so, so strong. I see pink. That's Ursula. Oh no. But the onion that I put in my pasta salad, which is like a Greek kind of style pasta salad, and it was so strong, and I don't know why. I've never even like it was actually like physically almost painful to eat because of how strong it was. And I have never experienced an onion that strong. The heartburn was insane. Um, so yeah, I don't know how much the rest of the pasta salad, like I might have to pick out some of the onions now, which is really sad because I really like onions. I know a lot of people don't like onions. They're like the most, like one of the more commonly hated vegetables, but it just makes me upset because it was like a red onion. I specifically bought a red onion to put it in the salad because they're better in salads than like a white or sweet onion, whatever. And it was just way too strong. I was really upset. And then for breakfast, I had a really, really yummy smoothie. It was so good. I put a bunch of berries with some yogurt, and then I added in some berry protein powder, berry flavored protein powder. Scrumptious. It was so scrummy. And then I also had 2 boiled eggs with that. Sprinkle! Oh my goodness, hi cutie. She's fairy core, right? She's just like winter fairy core. She's just not who I want. She's really not who I want. And speaking of food, I've been really trying to meal prep lately. Meal prepping is something that I did kind of naturally when I was living alone for a little bit. But when you live with other people, it's a little bit harder to do, especially like when you're living with somebody who you like split groceries with and stuff. You got to consider that you not only have like for me, I'm the main cook in the house. So I cooked meals for everybody most of the time, mostly dinner. And it's hard to meal prep dinners when, you have to feed somebody else. And meal prepping is like it's easier to do for me personally for like lunches, but I've also been really into kind of making a chart and like planning my dinners ahead for the week. It's also been helping me eat healthier, which is a goal that I have for myself. And I have to say, it's been oh wait, oh wow. I was like, do I not have any Nook Mile tickets left in my inventory? For a second I thought he wasn't giving me the option. I was kind of zoning out there for a second talking about meal planning. But it's been giving me a chance to kind of like be a little bit more creative with dinners and also save money on grocery shopping because I'm not just buying things at the grocery store now, being like, oh, I might use this, and then like forgetting I have it later in the week, and then, you know, having it go bad in my fridge or whatever. So it's been nice. I think tomorrow night I'm doing salmon with like some sweet potatoes and some vegetables, so I'm super excited for that. I love salmon. Salmon is so, so good. And then I also have like these Greek style protein bowls planned for later this week. I'm gonna do like chicken. Maple, my sweet girl. Hi. Hi, Maple. Okay, we can all agree that Maple is like top tier cutie, right? Absolute top tier cutie. Oh my goodness, this is painful. This is so painful. I can't keep taking villagers that were on my last fairy core island. I can't keep doing it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't. Yes, I'm ready to go back to my island. Don't make me regret this. Don't make me regret passing Maple, please. Alright. So, the villagers have been a little less duplicate today. I don't want to drink it, but they've been a little less duplicate. Just a little. So that's always good. Alright. I once again forgot to check my ticket number. But let's go. Let's keep the good vibes. Let's keep the good vibes that Maple gave us. And pray for a fairy core villager. I don't know why I kind of sang that. I'm really sorry. That must have been kind of burning to the ears. My bad. Also, I've officially been streaming for a week now, and I'm so excited. I've grown a little bit in the last week. I'm glad to have some new people here. Oh my goodness, it's another kangaroo. Okay, goodbye. We haven't gotten that one yet though, so it's not a duplicate, but still a kangaroo, which we've gotten quite a few of. Yeah, so I just want to say thank you guys for making the first week of streaming just so much fun. I'm really excited to be here and be streaming. It's definitely a little side hobby for me. I can't prioritize it over school, obviously, but it has encouraged me to get a new setup, to get out of my comfort zone a little bit. It's also definitely encouraged me to take some downtime for myself and actually play some video games and do something that I enjoy for a little bit of time out of my day. So that's always nice. I am thinking that I'm going to keep today's stream a little bit shorter. We'll probably end it around the hour 45 to 2 hour mark compared to my usual 2 hour 20 minutes, 2 hour 30-minute mark. That's kind of where I like to keep my streams just because I do have school tomorrow, unfortunately, and I do have to be up early for school tomorrow. But yeah, I'll be back here tomorrow, and hopefully we can get a fairy core villager within the next, by the end of the week. That is my goal. By the end of the week, I want to have my fairy core dreamy so that we can actually do a small build or we can do some progression. I don't know. Just something. Get this island a little bit underway. Oh my gosh. Wait. Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. So I say, I might take Sherb instead of Cookie if we run into him again. And the game gives me Sherb again. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What do I do? Do we vote take Sherb and kick out Cookie, or do we vote keep hunting and watch me suffer longer? I need to know. I need help with this decision because I mean, if we take Sherb for now, no more suffering? Or like, okay, wait, do you mean like no more suffering, like you don't want me to suffer anymore? Or do you mean no, don't take him and suffer more? That wasn't very clear. Oh my goodness. I just don't know what to do. Take him, he's adorable. Okay, I've been influenced. We're taking Sherb. Yeah. Alright. Yep, you can come to mine. What should I do? Oh yeah. Call this raccoon. Aw, today's the best day since he found out what Pescetti was. I'm glad that I could be good to Sherb. Alright, so so here's my dilemma now. Do I, because I didn't find somebody on my list initially, do I put down another plot? Aw, you made his day. I know I did. I'm glad that I did. I'm glad that we have baby Sherb. So that means that eventually Cookie is gonna have to go. But now, the question is, do I put down another plot and keep villager hunting for somebody on my list, or do I like start doing other work on the island? Because either way, we're gonna still need to villager hunt for more villagers, yeah, Cookie's gonna go, and then I have Julian, and then Diana's moving in, who is my accidental autofill, but we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 villagers on the island as of right now that are gonna be kicked off, plus Diana, who's 6, so there's only gonna be 2 people staying. So do we other work? Low key, cause break. Yeah, okay, cool. So I guess we'll just, I guess we'll just tidy up the island. Not even gonna lie. I want to get the Able Sisters set up because I just need a new outfit. I do like villager hunting though. So, like, I low-key do kind of want to put down the other plot anyways, so that I can kind of keep looking for somebody that I like and so that I have an option to villager hunt on stream. But it's all good. I'm going to try to get myself a new outfit. Maybe we'll get a new outfit and then we'll go villager hunting because I feel like the outfit brings us luck. I feel like we need to get a good outfit because I definitely don't have anything to like really start decorating the island yet. So I think maybe we'll check Nooks, we'll check Able Sisters, and then we'll put down another plot and just keep going until the end of stream. Because I feel like villager hunts are nice. But I still won't be villager hunting tomorrow's stream. I will definitely be playing Stardew Valley on tomorrow's stream, regardless, and still be giving myself a break. Just having the open plot, though, is a little bit different than actively villager hunting. So I could have the villager hunt active and then still play other games in the meantime, which is always nice. I do like that. As long as I actually remember to keep my Switch on the same date this time around. Because, yeah, that was a jump. Okay, I am glad that the autofill was Diana, because I don't have to put up with a villager that I hate in the meantime. And she is very core. Oh my gosh, everybody, look at Isabel. Look at how cute she is. Oh wait, Bunny Day. Okay, wait, Diana's here. Alright, that's nice. I'm glad to have Diana. But yeah, at least Diana's a fairy core villager. She's kind of like a temporary fix for now. Is Abel's built? Is it open? No? Okay, we're gonna have to time skip one more day, but I'm gonna go look at Nook's Cranny. Just see what they have. See what goods they have for me. Okay, absolutely nothing really. Yeah, no, not really anything. Okay, guys, thank you. Thank you for nothing. Timmy and Tommy, though, they're so cute. I really love Timmy and Tommy. I cannot express to you how much cuteness aggression that I get when I look at them sometimes. It's kind of unreal. I just want to squish them. I want to squish them so bad. So we're time traveling again to March 30th, which I'm saying out loud, not that anybody really cares what day that we're playing on, but I'm saying it out loud so that I remember it, because I know that if I say it out loud, that I'll remember the date. So March 30th is the date that I'm gonna set my next villager hunt to, so hopefully this one goes a little bit smoother, because we did take Chirp. Wow, I cannot talk. So now I'm wondering, for my next villager hunt, for the one that we're gonna start, do I go after somebody specific or do I just take anybody on my list? Honestly, at this rate, I think I'm still just gonna try to take anybody on my list because luck hasn't been great. So I think that's probably the best way to go. Because I have seen people who have a list of villagers they want, but then they'll still hunt for just one villager. And then if they find any other villager on their list, they'll still pass the villager, like, under list because it's not the specific one they're looking for, which sounds torturous, honestly. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Also, Julian, he's grown on me a lot. I really, when I got him as a campsite villager the first time, I don't know why, he just kind of bugged me, but now I love him, and I'm so excited that we got him as a campsite villager. I mean, obviously, I would have preferred somebody else. There are other smug villagers that I like more. Henry, Marshall, Raymond, love them all. Also, everybody say hi to Sherb. Sherb is here. Able Sisters opened. Today's a good day. Today's a good day. Alright, I'm just gonna do a little something. I want to see if my camera works now. If it's gonna work at all. But I don't think so. It's already glitching. It's already glitching, guys. I think it's still gonna be glitchy. I think it's just my webcam, honestly. Yeah, it's just my webcam. Okay. I thought maybe I just needed to give the stream some time to kind of run for a bit, but yeah, no, it's still glitchy. Hopefully I'll have it figured out by tomorrow, because I like being able to kind of have my face on my stream. I feel like it makes me feel a little bit more engaged with my villagers. Oh my gosh, with my viewers. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Okay, Mabel, I love you, but please stop yapping. I know how the Able Sisters works. I know. Oh my goodness. Ah! I'm spamming B so quickly right now. I'm so sorry if it's really loud in anybody's ears. Also, Sable. Look at Sable. She's so cutie. Alright, we're gonna give ourselves the best outfit. Although, I might need to go get more bells if it's, like, super expensive, but the best outfit. Let's go. Tops. Ooh, wait, are there any dresses? Okay, they have the gumdrop dress. I really love the gumdrop dress. It's so cute. Oh, this is something. Also, I always wear glasses, so I feel like we gotta do glasses. We gotta do just white socks. Is there any shoes that match? There's these blue shoes that match. Although there's no cute, like, little head accessory, which makes me sad. Okay. Well, this is definitely better than what we were wearing, I think. I think so. I mean, there's also the jumpsuit, which I kind of like, but I like the dress, I think, a little bit more. I really wish there was, like, a cute bow or something. Why is it only the jockey helmet? This looks so funny. Okay. I think I like this. We're a new look. We're a new person for this villager hunt. Thank you, Mabel. Thank you. I feel a little less overwhelmed by what I was wearing, because I'm not even gonna lie, the outfits I was wearing before, when you start Animal Crossing, your outfits are just, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, wait, Kix! Hi, Kix! Oh my goodness, he's so cute. Hi, Kix. I'm sorry, I just got so excited I didn't even realize he was here. Oh my goodness, do I get a little purse? Yes, I get a little purse to add to our little outfit. And it's blue too. This is so perfect. This is perfect. I don't know if I'm just shopping when I'm supposed to be talking to Tom Nook, but honestly, I'm just avoiding talking to Tom Nook, if I'm gonna be honest. There we go. Oh, wait, that looks so cute. I love it. Alright, so yeah, I have 20 tickets exactly left in my inventory, which is kind of perfect, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down this plot. Why are you yelling at me? Oh. Thank you. Yeah. Put me in more debt. Thank you, Tom. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah. I think the plan for the rest of the stream is that I'm just going to place down this last home and do the last tickets. and then we will go from there. A small fee of $10,000. Yeah, very small fee, Tom. Very small. Thank you. Thank you for the housing kit. There's nothing else you can help me with. I think I've talked to you enough for one day. Look at him. He just you know what? No. I'm not yeah, I'm so small. I know, right? 10,000 bells, just such a small fee. Minuscule, honestly. Alright, I think I'm just gonna put him, like, right in here. Perfect. On the tree. This is the spot. Yep. Alright. Let's, oh, wait, the egg trees. Okay, I forgot Isabel said that those were there. So we're starting a new hunt. I hope this one is not as unlucky. Although, I don't have high hopes that we're not gonna see somebody that we haven't seen before. So does this mean that any villagers I see from now on, if we've already seen them before, does that mean... So, like, okay, sorry, I'm, like, blanking out here. But if I see a villager that I've seen on the hunt that we took Sherb on, does it count as a duplicate? That is the question. You're making me miss this game so much by talking to Tom Nook? I know. Tom Nook just makes everybody miss Animal Crossing. Who doesn't miss being in debt to a raccoon? I know I do when I'm not playing Animal Crossing. It's my favorite thing, just being in debt to Mr. Nook. Sometimes I wish Animal Crossing was real. Sometimes I wish my only responsibility in life was paying back my debt to Tom Nook. Okay, so we're starting off with Flora. Oh my gosh, wait, we're twinning. She's wearing the other colored gumdrop dress. Wait, that's so cute. I guess wait, does this mean that we'll also attract Mitzi? Because Mitzi also wears the gumdrop dress. Huh. I guess that's kind of cute. Is the gumdrop dress good luck? Is it going to attract villagers that are wearing the same outfit as me? I guess we'll just have to find out. I also love Mitzi, so if we did come across Mitzi, I'd be really sad to leave her. Which would kind of suck, but I might, if we come across Mitzi, I might take her over Bob. But that's only if she comes before Bob. Because if we find Bob first, Mitzi, I'm sorry, I can leave you. But if we find Mitzi before Bob, I'll take her instead of Bob. Because I had Bob on my last Fairy Core Island. So, like, it's a swap I'm willing to make. Although I do love my boy Bob. Bob is, like, top tier villager. Absolute top tier villager. Also, does anybody in chat have a favorite Animal Crossing villager? If so, I'm really curious to know who it is. As we all know, mine is Snake. I love Snake. He's just so silly. He's so goofy. But I always love hearing what other people's favorite Animal Crossing villagers are because sometimes I forget that there's a villager for everybody, and villagers that I don't like might actually be somebody else's favorite. Okay, second ticket. I just got flashed by Monkey Cheeks. Goodbye now. I don't need to see any more. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave before I see more cheeks. Oh my goodness, I am so tired today. I tried to take a nap earlier, but I just couldn't fall asleep, so I made a coffee. This was like around like 2 p.m., so hopefully I can actually fall asleep. After stream, I'm gonna go to bed. I never get to play enough to pick a favorite. Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry about that. Well, maybe this is a sign that you should play more Animal Crossing and pick a favorite. Because having a favorite Animal Crossing villager is iconic. Also, they're all so cute, though. I do understand struggling to pick a favorite. But one of my friends, their favorite is Cube, just simply because his name is Cube, and I think that's amazing. To pick a favorite villager just because you think their name is funny is honestly, like, slay behavior right there. Third ticket of this hunt. Oh. Oh no, the Naomi curse is back, everybody. Oh no. Not Naomi. I would have rathered Norma for the third time on one stream than Naomi, not gonna lie. She scares me. I don't know what she's done, but there's no good intentions in her eyes. She looks like she wants to hurt me. I wonder if, like, I've never seen anybody, and I mean anybody, say that they like Naomi. I've been in the Animal Crossing community for, like, a couple years now, and I've never once seen any YouTuber, anybody in any servers, anything like that, put Naomi within, like, their top 5 favorites. And I've also never seen anybody say that they like her. I've actually always just seen people say similar things, that she, like, scares them. I also just, like, I mean, I understand some people liking her for horror islands. She's definitely perfect for horror islands, but I don't know. I don't know. She just kind of spooks me out. So we got Naomi, and the fourth ticket, I think, for this stream, not stream, for this villager hunt, for this second villager hunt, we've got, oh, who is it? Another gorilla. Okay, awesome. That's 2 gorillas. So that's officially half of our tickets have been gorillas. Great. I love gorillas. They're like everybody's favorite Animal Crossing species. Totally. I'm full on, like, running on fumes right now. I'm so sleepy. I'm, like, gonna sleep so well tonight. I can just feel it. It's, like, kind of cold outside, and I don't know if it's just a me thing, but when the air is colder, or, like, when my room is colder, I sleep better, or I just feel more comfortable in my bed because I'm snuggled under warm blankets, and, like, the crisp air just makes it so much easier to fall asleep, and it makes my sleep just so much better. So much better when I get to sleep in a cold room under warm blankets, and I'm totally gonna open my window. Sorry. I'm gonna open my window just, like, a little bit, just to let some of that cold air in, because for whatever reason it was like negative 17 degrees Celsius today, which is cold, and I don't know why it was so cold today, but it just was, because spring cannot come yet. Okay, pink anteater, goodbye, pink anteater. I don't have anything to say to you. I don't even know their name. I don't even know if I've ever seen that anteater before, but not interested. Not interested. Although I will say the color palette on that villager was kind of cool, but not interested in the villager themselves. The anteaters are a little interesting. I don't know which ones I dislike more, the anteaters or the gorillas. I think they're both just, like, bottom tier for me. Alright. Ticket number 5. Yeah, this is ticket. No, wait. This is ticket number 6. I lied. Ticket number 6. Alright. Thank you, Orville. I'm really hoping for a fairy core villager. It would be so ironic if I just took Sherb and then, like I find this villager within, like, oh my gosh! No! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. No, no, no. I can't leave him. I can't. I can't leave him. No. No. Oh my god. No, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? He's fairy core, right? I can make him work. Right? Right? I can make him work. I can make him work, right? Oh my gosh, this is torturous. This hurts so much. This hurts so much. I don't know what to do. I just crashed out so bad. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. This is my favorite villager of all time. I love Snake so much. So much so that I have a plush toy of him. I have made this man with my bare hands into a crochet toy. Oh, no. Oh, no. What do I do? You need him? Don't encourage this. Who do I... Okay, but we just took Sherb, and we're gonna kick Cookie off to take Sherb, and now I have a list of villagers that I just... But he's your baby. He is my baby. And he's pink and blue, so like he wouldn't not fit with the colors of the island. But my but my dilemma is what villager who is on my island, not on my island, but like on my list do I not take for him? That's the problem. Because I have another bunny on the list, Doc. But Doc is like a little nerd bunny, and he's like he's gonna be like kind of a potion making master. Rosie is like the fairy core cat. Nan is gonna be like a little witch. Kiki's a black cat. Ione is I mean, honestly, I could probably take Snake instead of Bob. And I love Bob so much. I love Bob. But they're very kind of similar because Bob is like a purple cat and Snake is just kind of like a pink ninja looking bunny. See, there you go. Okay. Oh no. Okay, guys, I'm taking Snake. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, but I love him so much. I love him so much. And he says my triceps are glorious. How could I not love this bunny? Thank you. You know what? I have been working out. My triceps are looking good. Thank you, Snake. Thank you for noticing. Thank you for noticing my triceps. Neither have I seen 30-pack abs. I don't know if we have that many abs, my guy. But thank you. Thank you. So that yeah, I hope nobody's too disappointed in me for taking him. Oh, this was something else. So now I really don't know what to do for the rest of stream. Honestly, I'll probably end it early now that we found him because, well, yeah. I'm editing the stream title again. Alright. Well, at least now I can make like a pretty interesting YouTube series video thing of the saga of all of this leading up to me taking Snake and Sherb, which is pretty iconic, not gonna lie. It's kind of reminding me of like that one villager. Why is my timer going off? I don't know why my phone timer was going off. I really don't know what happened there. But kind of reminds me of this one stream a famous Animal Crossing YouTuber did where she like went villager hunting for like hundreds of tickets only to take a villager that wasn't even on her list. So, you know what? We're going to make it work. Snake can work on this island. I do think that I am gonna leave it here though, just because there's not much else to do, and I don't have any items to decorate with. I kind of have to like clean up the island and whatnot, and I could do that on stream, but I don't think that's gonna be fun for today's stream. So I think I am gonna leave it here, and yeah, thank you guys for joining me on this adventure. I hope to see you tomorrow for tomorrow's stream around the same time. As always, it'll probably be a Stardew stream, or it might be something Mario or something else on the Switch related. I might play some Mario Party, I might play some Pokemon, who knows, who knows. But we will decide tomorrow. And I hope that everybody enjoyed their time here today. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for encouraging my poor decision of taking Snake on this villager hunt after spending. You know what? Honestly, I can't lie. I spent 5 days struggling to, find a good villager, and I end up with my favorite villager of all times. I feel like that's a little bit rewarding in that sense. But anyways, I hope to see you guys all next time. I hope you all have an amazing week and an amazing evening. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.